Anton Scoro, BJPin.com, with the one and only Nicky P. Man, you just won your fight. Where are you going?
I'm going to go to Disneyland, dog. I'm going to get some dinner right here, and then I'm heading to Disneyland.
That ain't no joke. He's really going to Disneyland. Hey, man, so you had a tough fight tonight. Obviously, Bellator fighting Cleber. I thought that we were going to see this fight go to the ground. You had different options. You had a different plan. Was that the game plan, was to just outstrike him and keep the fight from going to the ground?
Yeah, everything that happened is exactly how we laid it out and exactly how we planned for it to happen, and it was literally like a book. We wrote it that way, and we reread it, and that's exactly what happened.
All right, man, so when you hit the shot to put him on the ground, what went through your head? I mean, at that exact moment, was it a holy cow, everything just worked, or was it, hey, I've got to finish this guy?
Nah, I just was setting him up for the right hand, baiting him in that way. Threw the right hand, it landed, and he fell face first, and I knew he was hurt. And the ref tried to beat me to him, and I kind of beat him to him with a couple punches first, and then they said it was over, so that was it.
All right, man, so it's good to see you back in Bellator, this time with a win. Came off a tough draw, which we know should have been a win with your last fight. Where do you go from here, man? I mean, if you could make the decision right now where you go from here, where do you go?
Man, that's a tough question. From here, man, I just want to keep fighting. That's plain and simple. I don't really, I'd, of course, love to come back and fight, in Bellator. I just want to fight, man. I like to fight. I like to stay active, and I like to fight tough people. So a tough fighter in a good organization, that's what I want to do.
Man, that's not a good enough answer. I'm saying, like, if you got the phone call for the tournament, would you want one or two more fights before the tournament, or a tournament right now?
We could go back in and fight right now in the tournament if you wanted to. I'm like that. I'll do that. But yeah, I mean, I'll take anything, man. I just like to fight. I like to fight. What can I say? I'll fight for free. I'll fight for free. I'll fight for millions of dollars. I don't care.
All right, man. So, is this the best way this fight could have ended? Was this quick? Because it was a quick finish. Obviously, you didn't get a fight when you were supposed to. You had to fight after the pay-per-vised part of the card. So, for you, you wish it would have went a little bit longer so you could have got some more work in there after putting in a camp like this?
Nah, man. I got the win, and that is all that matters. You cannot be more grateful for the fact that you go in to a fight and you leave with a win and you leave not injured. It's a good night.
Untouched. Let's not say uninjured. Let's say untouched.
He hit me with a couple inside leg kicks, so I'm not untouched. It wasn't flawless victory, you know what I mean? But it was close.
All right. Well, the face still looks pretty. So, Nick, where do you go from here, man? I mean, do you take a week, 2 weeks off, celebrate the win? Do you go right back into the gym and hope that you get a phone call from Bellator within the next week or two? I mean, where do you go from here?
I was kind of thinking the same thing myself. I'm ready to go. Of course, I mean, I'd take a fight on short notice, but I kind of probably sit down and talk with my coaches about that. I don't need to rush into things. Obviously, taking my time and settling in and evolving as a fighter in between fights is paying off for me right now. So, if a big opportunity pops up, or if they say, hey, real quick, jump in, of course I'll do it. But it's not on my list. It's not on my radar. If it happens, it happens. If it doesn't, it doesn't. You know what I mean?
All right, man. Before we let you go, I still owe you a drink. If people don't know, if they tuned into Sunday's show, I said you win this fight, I owe you a drink. So we've got to go get that before you go to Disneyland. But any sponsors or anybody you want to give a shout-out to? Yeah,
I got a shout-out. I had Booze Kennels. They supported and helped. I'm really grateful for that. Self Killers, they helped out. We even had Ozzy's Plumbing, hopped on, helped us out. And I'm thankful, again, for my teammates, my coaches at Alliance MMA, and for my family. And I'm thankful for everybody here, you guys coming out, everybody that stayed to watch me. I was kind of thinking I was going to go out there, just going to be some dudes with some brooms, and everyone was gone, but everyone was still there. So it was cool, man. I'm just grateful for Bellator giving me an opportunity, grateful for Cleber, taking the fight, and just grateful that I get to do this on a daily basis, man.
Hey, guys, it's a man that knows no limits, but I call him Nicky P. Nick Piedmont, Anton Scoro, BJPin.com.